Now let's see these quadratic equations given. So one is x square plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. Other is y square minus 8y plus 16 equal to 0. Now if you observe them, you could directly write them in the a formula like this. X plus 2 whole square is going to be this expression, isn't it? And here I think y minus 4 whole square is going to be this expression. So you can directly do that way also, but I have used the factorization method and I'm writing it this way. So product of the two numbers has to be equal to 4 and sum of the two numbers has to be equal to 2. In that case, the two numbers will be 2 and 2. Therefore, we got 2x here, right? And here, product of the two numbers have to be 16 and the sum of the two numbers has to be minus 8. And minus 4 and minus 4 is what you got. Now if you simplify it, right, you are going to get x plus 2 whole square equal to 0. So which means only number which will satisfy this equation is minus 2, right? But since it is a quadratic equation, I am writing minus 2 two times. See, there is only one root. So we say that the root is repeated because every quadratic equation is supposed to have at least two roots. So for that reason I am writing it two times, right? So here also 4 and 4. Now anyway, if you compare it, the roots of this equation, the roots of this equation, which means the value of x is always less than the value of y, isn't it? Because minus 2 is always less than the 4, so we can write x is less than y. And if you see the next one, x square minus 19x plus 84 equal to 0. Now in this case, product of two numbers has to be 84 and then sum of the two numbers has to be minus 19. So you can say 12 into 7, right? So minus 12 into minus 7. So if you see this, I am writing it this way, and if you simplify it, you are going to get 7 comma 12 as the answer, right? So the values which satisfy the equation are 7 and 12. And here on the other side, product of the two numbers has to be 156 and sum has to be minus 25. So the numbers which satisfy is minus 12 and minus 13. So if I write this, it is going to be 12 comma 13. Y is going to be 12 comma 13. Now if you compare it, whenever x equal to 7, it is less than y, and whenever x equal to 12, it is equal to one of the values of y. Therefore, now if you take all the four combinations, in all the four combinations, what we'll get is less than or equal to. So what I mean to say is, see this. So 7 and 12. If I take x value and y value, we have four combinations possible, right? So one is 7, 12, and other is, see, 7, 12, and other is 12, 12. Similarly, 7, 13, and 12, 13, right? So in any of the combinations you take, x is either less or equal. X is either less or equal, right? Less. Got it? Therefore, we are going to get less than or equal to as the output. Got it? Okay.
Hi. If you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.